Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm going to start this one with this. People filter and prioritize what's important to them, or what they perceive to be most important. And in a lot of cases, we pick the wrong thing to prioritize about. I'm speaking about myself. Now, I'm sure people are going to relate to this. A lot of people are going to relate to this. I was on the phone with a very successful young lady. Very successful. Very successful. And we revisited a conversation that we had because I had become frustrated about some things. And I was telling her that, listen, I'm applying everything you saying. I'm doing what you saying from A to Z, whatever. So in the conversation, it came up, well, what about when I told you this? So immediately I go, no, that didn't happen. She said, hold on, let me remind you. I had to humble myself and listen to what she had to remind me. And when she reminded me of the whole entire conversation, I go, wow, you did say that. Now, I call myself applying what she told me to be best. I picked what I thought was best. Now, she gave me all of it. But I picked what I perceived in my brain to be best. And it wasn't even best. And I took the whole meat of what she said and applied it, I will be much further in my endeavor had I listened to the entire thing and not picked out what I perceive to be most important. How many of y'all can relate to that? How many times have we sat up here, someone told you something, and you heard the entire conversation, but you pulled out of that what you wanted to hear or reply to? We do that a lot. I know I have. And this time right here, man, this could have been, I could have been way farther ahead in what I was trying to obtain had I took the time, process what she said, like I always say to everybody else. Process what she said, let it go all the way down, come back up, go all the way down, back up, and then act on it. What I did was, I was so eager that she took time out of her busy schedule and shared this information with me that I pulled out of that what I thought was important. And actually, it wasn't even the most important. Not that I didn't listen to her. That's not what it is. Not that I didn't listen. I pulled out of that what I wanted to pull out of it. And I hindered myself. How many times have we done that? How many times have you done that? We got to stop doing that. We prioritize the wrong information. We do that a lot. We got to stop doing that. We got to hear the whole message that was delivered, listen to it, process it, and if this person is successful in whatever it is they're doing, they got a formula. You know, I see that on a bunch of famous people. If it's a formula and it works, you work that formula until you've gotten to a point to where you can twerk it and add your own. But don't try to jump the gun before you even got there and try to twerk it already and you ain't even there. That's what I did. I tried to twerk something that's already working, that's already fine, and tried to twist it and fashion it to me, and I ain't even there yet. Man. So I told you, you're never too old to learn a lesson. She humbled me once again today, and I'm glad she did, and I acknowledge her, and I told her so. We got to quit doing that, picking and choosing what we hear and then applying it. You're missing the whole meat of what it is when you pick and choose and pick out what you want. Thank you for that humbleness. Thank you for that food. I told her that too. I told her it's very rare that I'm able to eat back mentally like I give out. And she fed me mentally today, and I'm very humbled by that. Catch me on Fitted Snapback Thoughts or my new business page, Thoughts for the Masses. Got a lot more coming at you. Get back with me.